someone asks me what my superpower is, I say it's eating embarrassing amount of Kaju Katli in one sitting. For that love of Kaju Barfi, in this episode of Festive Baking with Shivesh, we are making a Kaju Katli cheesecake. It's absolutely delicious, it's eggless and would make for a great showstopper dessert at your Diwali party. Let's get started. Let's start by making the crust of the cheesecake, for which you need some crushed digestive biscuits. I'm also adding in some cashew powder. These are just ground cashews that I processed in the food processor. If you want, you could also just finely chop them using a knife. And I'm also adding in some melted ghee. I'm now going to give everything a good mix to ensure that all the biscuit crumbs are nicely coated with melted ghee. Alright, so this is done and the ghee smells so good. Using ghee in this recipe instead of butter reminds me of mithai being made at home. So this is truly festive. Now this goes into a 6-inch springform pan. And once it's all in, I'll use a glass jar to press it into an even layer. So our cheesecake base is ready. Now this can go chill in the fridge for about 15 to 20 minutes, and meanwhile we can start working on the cheesecake filling. The first thing that you need for the cheesecake filling is cashew paste, which is extremely simple to make at home. All you need to do is to put some cashews in the blender and process them until you get a nice, thick and smooth paste. Alright, so I've been pulsing it so that my mortar doesn't burn. It's been about 3 to 4 minutes and looks like my cashew paste is ready. So the cashew paste is ready. I'll set this aside and now make a quick slurry by combining 1.5 tablespoons of corn flour with 3/4 cups of heavy cream. Now time to keep mixing this until it's completely lump free, and once it's nice and smooth, I'm going to set this aside as well. Next up, in a large bowl, I'm going to add 2 cups of cream cheese. This is softened cream cheese, which is at room temperature, but using my spatula, I'm just going to smoothen it out a little. This looks good. Now in goes 1/4 teaspoon of cardamom powder. I'm also adding in the corn flour cream slurry that we just made, and also the cashew paste. Again, I'm going to give everything a good mix. Now that this is well combined, I'm going to add in 1.5 cups of sweetened condensed milk. Now this may sound like a lot of condensed milk, but it's festive season and it's absolutely okay to indulge. Alright, so the cheesecake filling is ready. I've also pulled out the biscuit base from the fridge. I'm going to preheat the oven to 170 degrees Celsius and then line the sides of my baking pan with parchment paper so that my cheesecake gets some really nice and smooth sides. Okay, so time to make the water bath for our cheesecake. I'm going to place my cheesecake in a square pan and fill it with hot water up to 1 inch. Alright, and now this goes into the oven for about 40 to 45 minutes. My cheesecake is out of the oven, and now on to the most difficult part, which is to let the cheesecake chill in the fridge overnight. So I've put that cheesecake in the fridge. I made one yesterday, which I then set overnight. So let's demold this and see how it looks. I am decorating my cheesecake with silver leaf to give it that classic Kaju Katli look. You could dress it up however you like. So if you're planning to do something new and interesting with your family favorite Diwali desserts, this Kaju Katli cheesecake should be on top of your list. So make this at home, send me pictures and have a great festive season.